Hello everyone, welcome to Banu Study Spot. Today let's see the difference between unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Here I have written few points about the difference between unicellular organism as well as multicellular organism, and I am going to explain about it one by one. Now let's start the video. Unicellular organisms. These organisms are made up of single cell, and multicellular organism, here these organisms are made up of many number of cells, or these organisms are made up of more than one number of cell. Second point, they have short lifespan. Here these organisms are made up of single cell, so the lifespan of these organisms are short, and in multicellular organism they have longer lifespan compared to unicellular organism. Third point, we cannot see by naked eyes. As the unicellular organisms are made up of single cell, we cannot see it by our naked eyes because they are very minute, they are very teeny particles. So under the microscope only we can see this unicellular organism. But the multicellular organism we can see by our naked eyes because they are huge in structure. Next point, the shape of unicellular organism is irregular because they lack a rigid cell wall. So there is no fixed shape to these organisms. But in multicellular organisms, the shape of the organisms is well defined because we can see the presence of cell wall. There is genetic programming in the multicellular organisms, cell specialization we can see here, and even structural components we can see in multicellular organisms. Next point, the unicellular organisms are small in size. As I said already, that they are made up of single cell, so they are very minute. We have to see these organisms under the microscope. Multicellular organisms are comparatively large in size. Next point, in unicellular organisms, single cell carries out all necessary life processes because in this organism, the single cell is responsible for essential functions such as obtaining nutrients, respiration, reproduction, as well as excretion. All these processes should be carried out by single cell. But in multicellular organisms, as we know, these organisms are made up of many number of cells. So multiple cells perform different functions. There are particular functions which is performed by particular cells. Next point, in unicellular organisms, here total cell body is exposed to the environment. Already it is made up of single cell. There is no cell specialization. So the entire body of these organisms are exposed directly to the environment. But in multicellular organisms, only the outer cells are exposed to the environment. The internal environment of multicellular organisms is complex system where cells are protected and supported. And the last point is unicellular organisms includes both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Already I have explained about prokaryotes and eukaryotes in my previous videos. But in multicellular organisms they includes only eukaryotes. And examples for unicellular organisms are bacteria, amoeba, paramecium, and yeast. And multicellular organisms examples are human beings, animals, plants, birds. So that's it about difference between unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. I hope my videos are helping you people. If it is so, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.